You have never once held money? Not really. You have held metal, paper, plastic, and light on a screen. Every one of them was a story that everybody agreed to believe, and nothing more. This is your life at every level of money, from a traded goat to programmable currency, 10 levels, 5,000 years. And you are standing on the last one right now. Level 1, Barter. You are 15 years old. You have grain. Your neighbor has a goat. You want the goat. He does not want your grain. He wants salt he cannot find. So you walk to a second village and trade grain for salt you will never eat. Then you walk back and trade the salt for the goat. 3 trades, 2 days. This is the problem money was invented to solve. You do not have money yet. Level 2, commodity money. Someone notices salt never spoils, and everybody in every village needs it. Now, salt is not just salt. It is a promise you can carry in your hands. You trade grain for salt you will never eat because you know someone else will take it. This is the exact moment money is born. Not in a mint, in a shared belief. A thing has value because everyone agrees it does. That is the whole trick, forever. Level 3, the coin. A king stamps his own face into a small disc of silver. The stamp is not decoration. It is a guarantee of weight and purity, backed by an army. You hold a coin and feel something new. Trust in a shape that fits your pocket. No more walking to distant villages. No more 3 trades for 1 animal. Just this. But now the king is inside every trade you will ever make. He never leaves. Level 4, paper. Carrying silver is heavy, and heavy men get robbed on quiet roads. So you leave your coins with a goldsmith, and he hands you a paper receipt. Anyone holding that paper can claim the gold, so the paper starts moving instead. Soon nobody bothers claiming it at all. The paper travels. The gold sits still forever. You have just watched money become a rumor about metal you will never see again. Level 5, the ledger. The goldsmith notices most of his gold never actually leaves the vault, so he lends out paper for gold he does not have, betting nobody asks at once. He is right. Almost nobody ever does. This is where banking quietly begins. Your money is now a number in another man's book, written in another man's hand. You had stopped owning money. You now own a promise about money. Nobody tells you. Level 6, Fiat. In 1971, the last link between paper money and gold is cut. The note in your hand now promises nothing. No metal, no vault, no claim at all. You ask what backs it. The honest answer is everyone's willingness to keep pretending together, and astonishingly, it works. Belief turns out to be sturdier than gold ever was. It works right up until the moment enough people stop believing at the same time. Level 7, credit. A plastic card arrives in your mail that you never asked for. Now you can spend money you have not earned yet. The future pays for today. You buy a sofa in 4 minutes. It takes 11 months to finish paying for. Money stops being something you have. It becomes something you owe every single month. The sofa was never the product being sold here. You were the product, always. Level 8, the screen. You have not physically touched your own salary in several years. It arrives as a number. It leaves as a number. It never takes any form. Your entire life's work now exists as one entry in a database you cannot see. You trust it completely because there is genuinely nothing else left to trust instead. If that number changes, you have no coin, no salt, no goat to argue with. Level 9, the network. Someone builds money with no king stamped on the coin, no bank, no vault, no permission. Only a ledger that thousands of strangers copy simultaneously. For the first time in 5,000 years, value moves without asking anyone first. It is also violently unstable, easy to lose forever, and completely impossible to reverse. Freedom and risk turn out to be the same thing, wearing two different names. Level 10, Programmable Money. Central banks begin designing digital currency they would issue directly. No commercial bank in the middle. Cheaper to move, faster to settle, harder to steal. But digital money can carry instructions inside it, rules written into the currency itself. It could be told where it may be spent or when it stops working. Most systems being tested today do not do this. The point is that they could. You started with grain and a goat and 2 days of walking between villages. You ended holding a currency that can, in principle, be given instructions before you spend. Every single level made money easier to use and easier for someone else to see. That trade was never announced. It was simply accepted, one small convenience at a time. Somewhere right now, someone taps a phone for coffee and thinks about none of this. They have no idea they are standing on level 10. The cycle continues.